Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. Welcome in. We're in the 6th inning, already 2 men out. So 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The Brewers have some bullpen action. Abner Uribe up and loosening in the pen. Payams, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Here's a 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Yelich on the move. Nice grab on the run. And that's the inning. Now it's Christian Yelich. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Outside.
2-1.
There's a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. In the air, right field. Reynolds gets under it. And there's one away. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Lewis. 1 for 2. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Felt hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between, perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now the third baseman, Eric Brown Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Next to hit, Matt Nelson. And that's in there for strike 1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Safe at second with a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And the right-hander deals. Got him. Third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And he deals. And that one is inside ball one.
Well, these Mets, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Next pitch is downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 27th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that one pulled foul.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That misses. And it's a ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. In the air, right side. Weimer under it. Puts it away for the out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And the home team down a run. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now the left fielder, number 15. And the right-hander back to work. That one misses. 1-0. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-1.
No, ball.
And now 2-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Sends it across to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So the batting order turns over. This is Bryce Terang. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Out to short. Lindor on to first. And that quickly, two away. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail 1-0. Abner Uribe on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And here it comes. Myers leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground right side. Lopez tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And now Bader up to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Slider misses outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Brian Reynolds up next for the Mets. .3-0 down. That's through there for a strike.
3-1.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Altuve leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Altuve runs. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
One-two now. Good eye right there.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Struck him out looking. Mets lead 1. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Joey Wiemer. The wind and the pitch. That one drifts inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The tying run at the plate. Good eye in that spot. That one inside. 3 balls and a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Next to hit, number 12. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Out towards left center. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. And now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 3. Bounce to third. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail here 1-0. Back here at American Family Field. Now it's the DH, Bo Bichette. Uribe back to work. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Next pitch way upstairs. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And he walked him.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And a pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch is inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a 2-1. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strikes.
Alonso at third. Lindor stands at second. No outs. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. His 18th home run of the season. It's 5-zip.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Joel Payamps.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the batter now, Brett Beatty. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Darrell Stevens appears to be getting loose. Next one off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. That one missed.
3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Lopez, 1. And that's 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul. Ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. And the lead is. Welcome back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Up now for Milwaukee, Brandon Lewis. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, he's back out there to pitch the 9th and about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, this is exciting. I hope they let him finish this one.
The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. This to third. Beatty to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Eric Brown Jr. First offering, and it just misses.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
That's strike one. And now 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next one just misses. It's 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. And there are 2 outs.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Nelson stands in now, looks at that one inside. Bounce to the right. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets take game 1 of the series on the road. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, here's Pete Alonso. That one is absolutely belted and gone. Pete Alonso takes him deep, and they lead it. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The shortstop, C.J.
Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Up now for Washington, Brady House. Bunting for a hit. Alonso. And he's out on the tag. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to. As we go to the top of the fourth. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Kicks and fires. In the dirt, gets to it onto first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. Crosby back to work. Way high.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, one down. Now here is Elijah Green. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. One down. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. In the air, fairly deep to right field. That one opts against the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. Alonso, the runner at second with one away. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor retire. Alonso hung up in a rundown now between third and home. The throw is wild and it gets away. So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Well struck left field. That one's got a chance. And that is gone. He powers that one out to left, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now it's Luis Garcia. The 1-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. This one pretty well decided. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Strasburg, more than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2009. And takes low for ball one.
1-1.
And that's outside. 2-1 now. And there's a ball. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Alonso headed for third. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Singy, you talk about a highlight reel in one game. Pete Alonso just put on a show at the plate in this one.
Yeah, you can say that again, Boog. I mean, this is exactly what they were looking for out of this guy. And if this is a sign of things to come, it's going to be a real boost for this ball club. And I guarantee his teammates in that clubhouse absolutely fired up right now because of his performance in this one.
Back here in Queens, welcome in John Shambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. That one fouled off with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next offering is in for a strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Colin Holderman getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Number 27 getting cranked up as well. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action in it.
Runner takes off, foul ball there. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Check swing, but he went too far. Slider right there. That's a little bit low.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And the righty deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. A strong showing from the back here at Citi Field. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Richard Lopez. And there's the strike.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Brian De La Cruz. And he grounds one to the right side. Toss to Alonso. Out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Lawrence back to work. That's down and in. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Lucas Gilbreth. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. And the 1-0. And there's the strike. And another ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Feeds to second. Out there. On to first in time. Double play. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Colin Holderman.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Reynolds in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Counts 1-0.
There's the strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. That clips the corner. Off the mark there. And it's 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And the right-hander deals. This one smacked out to left center. Daza racing over to make the catch. We go to the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Zach Veen. And a pitch. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Sam Hentges gets the ball now.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Number 32.
And now the lefty.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Gets the bunt down the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's an out on the sacrifice. And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Torrens. Off the plate, and that's ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering way off the plate. And he takes a strike. Three-two, and that's ball four.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Smith stands in here, takes ball one low. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And the count even at one.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short. Oh, great stop. The throw. Lindor, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
In plenty of time to first, and that's the third out. So they strand. Lucas Gilbreth gets handed the rock out of the pen.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball back inside.
And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's into the gap. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Pete Alonso. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Next offering is in for a strike. Try to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. So now with one swing, this guy could end it. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Altuve in the box now, takes strike one. Hammered, could be extra bases. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and the Mets even it up. It's 3-all.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
And now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Swinging a foul straight back. Winning run stands at second. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Michael Grove getting ready to go. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Will Myers. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. Strike 1.
0-1.
Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Off the mark there. And that ball 1. The winning run on second base. Base hit right field. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Save. Ball game. They walk it off.
Well, you come into the ninth inning down. First, you're looking to tie it. They did that, but then they got the extra to put themselves on top. These guys knew exactly what it was going to take to win this ball game. I love it when you see guys find a way to win, and that's what they did today.
Back here in Denver, and we welcome you in. Already 2 away here in the 7th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. That's in there. Strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
1 and 2.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Alvarez to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 2 left on. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now it's the second baseman, Francisco Lindor. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Number 25 warming up as well. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Tovar relay to third. In there safely.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ryan Reynolds here. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The pitch. To third. Throws to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Fought off foul.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The pitch. Fly ball down the line. And Bichette is retired. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And that one fouled off. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Rockies 2. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Richard Lopez.
Richard Lopez.
Sam Hentges into the game.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
The wide to kick the pitch. There's the strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Ball one there.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just off the outside edge. Payoff pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
De La Cruz batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Close but called a ball. 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now, Zach Veen. And the first offering is not close. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Alonso moving under this one. And he deals. On the ground to third. Beatty to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly. Still down by a count of. Back here at Coors Field. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Freeland back to work. That's to third. Over to first. And they get Altuve for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Kicks and deals. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. They say you win.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Goes down looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Baden in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The wind of the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Next one misses. Now 2-2. Good eye right there.
Okay.
Out to center. Daza has it sized up. Brings it in. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Back here at the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Line drive. And that's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Edwin Diaz.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Torrens swings through it for strike 1. Now 1-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
High fly ball, right field. Reynolds gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Alford in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Got him. 2 out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swing and a pop-up. Baden under this one. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets add another to their winning streak. Back here at Oracle Park, welcome in John Shambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7. And up next for San Francisco, number 96. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. One out and a runner at second. And it's even up. And that's in for a strike. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the runner holds. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
And digging in for San Francisco, Derek Hall. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ramos at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. At the belt and fires.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Towards first. He steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and 1 left. We look. Righty reliever out of the pen, Alex Reyes.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Number 28, Alex Reyes.
And a pitch. Myers, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Ben Bowden, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And here it comes.
Ball.
Foul ball. Stays alive. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Reyes, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging. Now 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next offering upstairs.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitter.
Myers goes. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. He's in there.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
One away, runners at first and third. Brian Reynolds here. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. Two on, one out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right-handed reliever. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Out towards right center field. Bishop glides to his left, and it's caught. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Ripped to short. Luciano fires over to first. And Bichette is retired. That's the third out. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 6th. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, David Bednar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the pitch. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 2. Next offering is fouled back. Got it by him for the K.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
That one ripped and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Bishop in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The 1-2. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And the score remains 6-4. Back here in San Francisco. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The pitch. Slider misses outside. Next pitch off the plate. And now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-1. They say you win. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swung on, belted. That one's deep. That'll touch down off the base of the fence and into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Will Myers now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Ooh, Baye. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Ben Bowden gets the call from the pen. 32nd appearance. And now Taylor Ward. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Bottom 9, here's Colton Welker to hit. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. And a pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Diaz, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1. That one at triple digits. And now it's 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Myers makes the catch for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Now Marco Luciano. He's already homered in this game. You know, Chris, I'm told that Edwin Diaz keeps an entire bucket of bubble gum in his locker.
It's a whole lot of sugar.
Hit weakly on the ground. Lindor on to first. Ball game. And the Mets have won 4 in a row. Back here in Queens, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Well, one-run game. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there rather hot.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jake Fraley. Swing and a ball popped up. Baden under it. 2 down. Jonathan Indy at the plate. 1 for 2. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 outs. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Throw to first. And that'll do it. Welcome back. And now Bader up to the plate. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Will Vest warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Meza getting loose as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
And now Kevin Touki Toussaint taking over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Flares it into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. Brian Reynolds here. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Bader at third with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw over to Tellez. Inning over. Mets strand 1, but they we're at the top of the 8th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Rowdy Tellez taking over on the mound for the Mets, David Bednar.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And down on strikes he goes. And now 1 away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Fairchild in the box now. Takes strike 1. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Next pitch is outside. Good eye in that spot. Swings and misses. And now 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So 2 down now, and here is Noelvi Marte. First offering misses the mark. Just off the outside part of the plate. Righty delivers. That one's in there. Now 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Bichette. Throw safe. And that was close.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Closed eye. He passed him. That's a strikeout. Back here at Citi Field. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. They say you win. High fly ball, shallow right field. Tucker on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Then there's 1 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Homer number 25 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. First offering in the dirt. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. And that's down and away.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Next one is off the plate. 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Bounce to the right side. Sends it to first. That is the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Reds. And welcome back. Now, Jay Allen. Bednar back to work. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Reynolds squeezes it, one down. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Now mound visit coming, and with the reliever just beginning throwing out there in the bullpen, this should buy a little more time to get him loose.
Siggy, what do you got for me on that entrance? Timmy Trumpet and Blaster Jacks getting it done.
Yeah, you don't even have to be a fan of Edwin Diaz to get pumped up about that song and the energy in this ballpark.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Stevenson, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Fraley in the box now. Takes strike one. And now the count is even.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Now fly ball to right center. Bader should have it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
India in the box now. Takes strike one.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
The 1-1. That one missing inside. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Back here at the ballpark, and we welcome you in. Already 2 away here in the 7th. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. The Mets with a formidable lead at the top of their division. Singy, they got to be feeling pretty close to invincible.
Yeah, and that can also be sort of a dangerous situation, because if complacency creeps in and all of a sudden you run into a hot team, especially when you've got big expectations in the postseason, you could go home really disappointed.
Armstrong swings through it for strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Of course, it's fine to play well early on, but you really want to be peaking in the fall when it really matters. The pitch. Looping, breaking ball, and he struck him out. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. The pitch. That one missed. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Cade Horton up and throwing. Jensen getting cranked up as well. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Ball to strike. Oh, that got him. And the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Grounder might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
The pitch. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Okay.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Will Myers now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. That's the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-7. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the eighth. Here's Nico Horner. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Miguel Castilla.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the righty deals. That one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Caught him looking for the K.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Suzuki in the box with one away as he takes ball one. He's already homered in this game. And now it's even up. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So up now for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara. Chop back up the middle. Toss to Alonso. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. We've got a good one here. It's 8-7. Welcome back. Leading off, Taylor Ward. First offering, and it just misses. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 1-2. On the ground to third. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Now a check swing, but he held up. So 2 balls and no strikes. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Back to the mound. It hit him to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. Back here in Queens, all set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Chicago, Matt Mervis.
Chris, Edwin Diaz has turned into one of the top closers in all of baseball. Kid who grew up in Puerto Rico, 3rd-round pick by the Mariners in 2012. When he was in Puerto Rico, he grew up playing along with Carlos Correa and Jose Barrios.
Yeah, Diaz became the youngest pitcher in MLB history to record a 50-save season. He had 57 as a 24-year-old.
The tying run at the plate. And that misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's filled up.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? No.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is down low. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso, and they're down to their last out.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Moncada, the next to hit, takes outside. And there's the strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. They're down to their final strike. Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Got him, and that's the ball game. So the New York Mets with another win. It got close, but they pulled away. Nice job to not let the losses pile up, Chris.
Well, Boo, that's why they're in this position. I mean, they've risen to the occasion. Anytime they've been tested this season, it tells you something about the character of this club, the way they respond to adversity. I mean, they dropped a couple of games, upped their energy a bit, and got right back on track. And, you know, that's what champions do. And this team has been looking like a real contender all season long.
Back here in Philadelphia with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. The Mets with a big opportunity today. The chance to clinch a division crowned with a win. Singing, even with the predictions that they'd be contenders, still a big accomplishment just to be in this position.
Yeah, Boog, the season isn't played in your analytics shredder. It's played on the field, brother, and they've backed up the hype so far.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Alvarado. The southpaw is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. And a strike.
You get that win today, you lock up the division title, and then you start thinking about how you want to approach the postseason.
Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. 1 out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Kicks and deals. Ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you...
Over to second for 1. And that's 2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
This one popped up. Lindor makes the grab on the run. And now it's Christian Walker. There's a strike. That just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. A 1-2. Swing and a miss. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's already homered here in this one. Called strike right there. Next pitch has popped up. And Castellanos is out. And that ends the inning. Phillies down. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Jeff McNeil stands in. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Harrison Bader. And a pitch. Hammered on the line, base hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Will Myers now. First pitch, not close.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
At the belt and fires. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second. And a ball evens the count. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Got him looking. One gone here. Back to the top of the lineup. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Next pitch downstairs. Now 3-1. Brian Reynolds waiting to hit for the Mets. And now the lefty. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Brian Reynolds here.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take the series opener here at home. So the New York Mets come up short in a game that could have clinched the division for them.
Yeah, but this was just the first chance at it. There'll be others, and one loss by their top contender could give it to them by default. So it's not too big a deal. I mean, they would have loved to be celebrating on the field right now, but I'm looking for them to wrap this thing up real soon.